How's it going, everyone? Today I figured, since I always show pictures, I'll actually show a video of me making my breakfast. And as I've shown before, I usually eat the exact same thing for both breakfast and lunch. So today I'm going to show you what I've been doing the past few days that I've really enjoyed since I've been able to cook for breakfast and lunch. Normally I don't get the chance to cook because I'm at work, but with this whole issue that's going around in the world, I actually have time to cook. So, figured I'd do a little thing to show what's going on. So I've got avocado oil here, got my 1 egg, the real bacon pieces, or bacon bits, whichever one you can find, but I like using this rather than regular bacon just for the sake of the ease of it. It's just so much more convenient than actually cooking the bacon, which if you would prefer to cook the bacon, that's great, that's fine. You know, fresh is always better. Like I said, I use this for the sake of convenience. Then for my side, I have this mild guacamole that I get from Walmart. Now, as I said, fresh is always better. So if you want to get just regular avocado and use that for your side when doing something like what I do, that's cool. Feel free. This is just for the sake of convenience. It's already prepared, it's already portioned. I don't have to worry about making anything with it. And it helps me track my calories because you have the nutrition label on the back. Always read the nutrition label. I can't stress that enough. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these out of frame right quick. I'm going to bring in, a little Coleman camp stove. This is just a butane stovetop. Works great. And I have my little, I think this is a Tefal 1 Egg Wonder. I believe that's what it's called. And it's perfect for what I'm trying to do. So, what I'm going to do is set this off to the side here. See, it's small enough you can just set it off to the side. And take my camp stove, turn it on. I'm going to turn the heat down some to where it's not roaring. About medium heat. That's about what you want. So then I put my pan on here. It's a very small surface on here. That's the one thing I don't really care for on this, but it works. So I put my pan on here, line the handle up with one of the ribs. Then I take my avocado oil. You want to put about a teaspoon, roughly, about the size of a quarter or a half dollar. Either one will work. So you just kind of get that nice and warm till it's flowing real smoothly. You want to crack your egg. Get that in there. And I forgot something, so hold on just 1 second. Now this heat is actually a little more than what I was hoping for, but I like to use a plastic fork to cook this and to scramble it in the pan, simply because a spatula is too big. I'm actually going to turn this heat down a little more. Yeah, that's better. That heat is a little better. But anyway, you want to just coat the pan with the egg, because what we're doing is we're making a little omelet. And you can always pull it off the heat if it gets too hot. So, now I've got my pan here, got my egg going, got my heat turned down just a little bit. Then I take my bacon pieces. I use a regular tablespoon like you would get out of your drawer just from the silverware. And I use 2 tablespoons like this, which equates to about 3 actual measured tablespoons. But now you want to hurry because I've let this sit a little longer than I meant to, and the heat from this butane stove is a lot hotter than what I was expecting. But you just fold it over like this and you pull the sides over until they touch the other edge of your 1 Egg Wonder pan. And you can just kind of push it over some, Now see how it's already browned here? I don't normally like letting it get like that. I like it to be not browned yet. But anyway, so you just do like this, press it, press it. This heat is still, this butane gets really hot. I'm used to working with propane, so that's the difference. But anyway, you want to flip it from the rounded side over when you go to flip it. And you see I left some of the bacon pieces there, and my fork is already melting. So yeah, this is definitely a lot hotter than my regular stovetop. I said I like this thing, but to be honest with you guys, this is the first time I've ever used it. Like, I literally just put the butane in today, this morning. So you just hold it there, let all that cook a little bit on that side, and you want to flip it back over again. Well, you want to get another fork. I'm going to get a regular fork. I didn't want to use a regular fork because I didn't want to scratch my pan, but, you know, live and learn. Ow! That's still hot. And so yeah, just let it sit there. Turn that heat down some more, good lord. Okay, I did not expect this thing here to put out as much heat as it does. I'm very impressed with this, and it has humbled me, and I will definitely be more careful in the future. But so anyway, take that, flip it, rounded, flip it from the rounded side, always from the rounded side. The reason you flip it from the rounded side rather than the flat side is because it helps to keep all the bacon inside of it. But I think this is actually good now, so now I'm going to go ahead and put it on a plate along with my guacamole. So, turn the camp stove off, push it out of frame, then we grab our plate, and I'm using a paper plate because I did not prepare enough for this video, but you simply lift it out, put it on here. I usually like it to have the rounded side towards the rounded side of the plate, and take your bacon that's left over in the pan, put it out here, set the pan off to the side, then you've got your guacamole. And the way I like to do it is to simply open the package, take your fork, and just kind of plop it out next to it. Then of course get as much of that out of the cup as you can. And you know, if you want to, you can always just kind of run your finger around the inside of the cup to get the rest of it, if you so choose. But this right here is the reason why I used avocado oil for my non-stick spray or oil for the pan, because I'm using avocado as one of my side dishes. That way the flavors match. So now this is it. This is my breakfast that I've been eating for breakfast and lunch. This is both how I cook my breakfast and my lunch. And the way I like to eat this normally is I'll take this and then, yeah, I'll take a knife, and forgive me for using plastic and metal utensils, but that's what I got right now. And I just take it, I cut a chunk off, and you can see it's perfectly cooked inside. I just take some of the avocado, put it on there like that, and that is how I like to eat this. That's really good. So for those who would like a cross section of the omelet anyway, I'll go ahead and give you that. Now, notice I did not add any salt or pepper to the egg. The reason for that, because look at how much bacon is in there. That bacon has plenty of salt for you, plenty of seasoning, plus the seasoning in the guacamole. You don't need to add salt or pepper to the egg. Obviously you can if you want to, but you don't have to. Plenty of seasoning in both the bacon bits and the guacamole. So anyway, that's it. This is how I normally cook my breakfast and my lunch. This meal, I think it comes out to about 270 calories. There's 100 calories in the guacamole. I think it's 80 calories for the egg. And since I estimate about 3 tablespoons, it's 90 calories for the bacon bits. So that's 270 calories for breakfast, 270 calories for lunch, which gives me about 540. I don't know, I'm not good at quick math, but it's about 540 for my breakfast and lunch. So since I am at around 2,000 calories to lose weight, that gives me about 1,500 plus calories that I could eat for supper. And that's why I cook so light in the mornings and for breakfast, is so I can have those big plates of food that you see me put out at supper time. I don't normally snack during the day. And if I do snack, it's usually just like sliced pepperonis or sliced turkey. So it's usually protein, and I track all of it in my tracking app on my phone. So I watch my calories. Now this is a good low carb, low sugar breakfast. It's filling because there's a lot of protein, there's a lot of good fat here. So anyway, I feel like I'm starting to ramble. This is my breakfast. This is delicious. I'm gonna finish this, and if you liked this, let me know. I may start trying to do more cooking on my little Coleman cooktop to where I can do more videos like this. I'm not one to do videos normally, and I don't know how the audio is going to do for this, but just, you know, like I said, if you liked it, let me know. I may try to do more in the future. No promises. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy this. Y'all have a good day. Stay healthy.